Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwood Gaming. I'm Ed and today is Season 6, Episode 6. I think the last one I did was wrong. I think I said Episode 4 and it was Episode 5. So this one's Episode 6 of FCOS in Football Manager 2018, and it's a pretty crucial Europa League game we got going on today. Promises. So last time I said I would come back for Pacos Ferreira and Zavol. I didn't, and as you can see we lost to Pacos Ferreira, but we'll come on to that in a second. First off, we played GVVV in the Cup second round, heavily rotated side. We thrashed them 5-0, should have been more, but you know, can't complain. We then played NAC in the league, where we scored in the last couple minutes through Neil Montgomery. I was going to say Michael Montgomery, who the hell is Michael Montgomery? To bring us back to 2-1. And then a game against Pacos Ferreira. So if you look at the stats, pretty even. I'd say we probably had the better of it in the game in terms of quality of chances. But yeah, 2-1 defeat, which was a bit of a shame. So it always does this when you click off of it. So actually scored with a penalty in the 86th minute. I wasn't chasing the game especially. I was kind of just leaving it be. But yeah, just they got a goal and, well, they got 2 goals. And we just couldn't get another one, which was a bit of a shame because the group is now condensed a little bit, as you can imagine. But we followed up with a last minute winner at Zavol. I mean, obviously this is crucial. Silva swings it in, it finds way to the back post, and Montgomery just prods it home, which is nice. 90+1. They were quite high up in the league at that point. I think they still might be. Can't see it anymore. I think they were 5th at the time. But we've been on a good run in the Eredivisie. We've since the horrible Vitesse game, we've drawn once and won every other game, including against the Willem 2, where we won 4-1. That, I mean, you can see they went 1-0 up, and then we scored in the 48th minute through Marta, who actually completed a hat-trick that game. But yeah, until the 70th minute, it was quite tight, so I just kind of threw a few players on and hope for the best, and it seemed to work out, so that's good. But yesterday, Zenit St. Petersburg in the Europa League Group I. So if we take a look at the group now, I've not actually looked at it since the game, but I just know it's going to be tight now. So yeah, we're on 7 points, Stoke are on 7 points, Pacos Ferreira on 6, and Zenit are on 3. So the way I look at this is, so because we beat Pacos Ferreira 3-0, I think it was, and they beat us 2-1, we've technically got the better head-to-head over them. Stoke, we currently 0-0 in a head-to-head. I mean, this is all assuming I beat Zenit today. But if we beat Zenit today, then things are looking pretty good for the next leg, unless Pacos win. Basically, I don't really know. So let's just have a look at the team. And I do apologise, I'm not doing much in terms of tactics or anything. I mean, I don't change my tactics ever. There's not a lot to see behind the scenes at this point. There probably will be within the next couple of months. Actually, I've lied massively, but we'll cover the team quickly first. So it's as full strength as he's going to see. So Lindell in goal, Birmingham, Ives, Cohen, Vasquez at the back, Balde and Keane in the middle, Silva and Sonner on the wings, Marta and Gretterson up front. So Gretterson's just come back from injury. He's been a bit rubbish in the 2 games he's played since coming back from injury. But he needs the game time, especially ahead of Montgomery, who's not our player. I mean, he's on loan. And I don't know. I don't think he's going to be worth 7k a week at the end of the season, but he's good to have as an option for now. So yeah, Gretterson comes in, but we've got some other transfers happening. So we actually have 5 arranged. I don't know who you have or haven't seen. I don't remember anything. I don't remember some, not any of them. I don't remember some of them. So we've got Danny McKeown coming from Limerick, who he's Irish. I mean, he's already 21. I think I might have shown you this guy already. I think we're getting him in for pretty cheap. Probably just as we'll loan him out and see if we can get some money from him at a later date. He's not costing anything, so that's fine. Wages insignificant. So we got Danny Gifkins in from Lazio. So he's a defensive mid, Australian, found when I was scouting the whole Oceanic region. I don't really remember signing him, and he's also coming in at the end of the season. I can't say I really know why. He's on loan. Okay, so he's on loan, so that's fine, because I think he's playing for Cittadella. So that, yeah, he is. So I'm more than happy with that. So he'll just be a nice other defensive mid option. Yeah. In addition, we've got the final one that's not local coming in. So as you can see, we've actually spent in the region of like 2.5 million here. So Shintaro Sakurai. 3 guesses where he's from. So yeah, we're bringing in a centre-back from Japan. He's coming in at the start of the next transfer window. He looks pretty good. We've got a couple of centre-backs going on, young centre-backs especially at the moment, and he just looks like he's going to add to it. He's got okay potential. I'm also thinking maybe some revenue. He's going to be a good option. He's on a long-term deal with an option for more. He's got 14 caps for Japan. I think he's going to be a really good sort of backup rotation option, especially if we push on in the league and end up Champions League or Europa League again. So finally, 2 players from Sparta. I don't remember this one, so I'll look at him first. So it's Rein van Bokstel, a 16-year-old goalkeeper. So I think I'm just looking for the future, or maybe I was at the time. Maybe 2-star ability, but probably 1.5, and potentially 5-star. We just need more of that kind of... We need more Dutch players. I actually got my first... this is coming out in however many weeks' time. I got my first ever comment today on one of my videos from a complete randomer saying I need to sign more Dutch players. So I was like, yeah, thanks for the first ever comment from someone totally not related to me and my networking I've done. Networking, so professional. But yeah, I don't have many Dutch players, so I'm trying to fix that. But this is the one I do remember. So Alessio Schmidt. He's a centre-back, 1.3 million from Sparta, coming in January. I'll probably loan him straight out somewhere to make sure he's playing. Maybe Europa League, but we'll see. Yeah, he's good, 18 years old. He'll be 19 in July, 193 centimetres, really great physicals. He's got mentals in the right places, composure and stuff like that will grow. I probably need to get a tutor for him for his determination. He says he's professional though, so maybe I won't bother too much, but I'd like his determination to be higher. And the technicals, I mean, 12, 13, 12, sort of 12, 13s in the places that count there. But his first touch is pretty good. His passing is pretty good. So I think he'll end up pretty well rounded in a couple of years. To look at his actual scout report, he's 3-star current, 5-star potential, currently operating at Eredivisie level. He's costing like a 1.1 a week, and he's signed on for... it doesn't say there, but it'll be the end of the 26 season and then an additional potential 3 years. So I've got him for like 6.5 years, so it's decent. But yes, on to today's game. What am I expecting? Well, I don't know what I'm expecting. I'm hoping for a win. I know we beat him last time, but it's actually quite an even game looking back and doing the editing. So I'm really not sure what to expect, but a win here puts us in an awesome, got it first time for once, position. So let's hope for the best, I guess. Could really do with probably Stoke beating Pacos Ferreira. If we win and Stoke win, then we're through, and that's the important thing. But we do have a highlight fairly early on, 7 minutes in. Hopefully we are just clearing out. We are. Balde picks it up and moves forward, which is a position he's not overly comfortable in, bless him. But he's tried his best and done okay. Silva skins his man out wide as always, crosses it in. Can we get the second ball? We can. We recycle on the edge of the box. Keenan, Gretson wide now. He crosses and Marta misses from disgustingly close range. And there's another highlight straight away, and Ives is already on a yellow, so that's a worry. Sonna cutting infield, which I'm not sure about, but that's fine. Gretson crosses to the back stick. It drops a Keen on the edge of the box. Humongous deflection. It finds its way into the corner. Happy days. I have noticed that Zenit have changed their goalkeeper for this game, and I don't blame them after Matt Sells had a nightmare last time. Wow, this episode is going to be way longer than I thought, especially with that transfer update. Third highlight in 11 minutes now. Zenit are pushing forwards. Balde gets a foot in but can't quite get it away. Donis moves wide on the right. Vasquez crunches him, but it's a fair challenge. Sonna takes his time on the ball, but now he's just legging it. No challenge comes in. Gretson down the left. Martin moving in the middle. And he does move near post and then puts it straight at their keeper. That was a superb opportunity. 18th minute now. Another highlight. This is crazy. Marta picks it up from a goal kick that was cleared back to them. Although they get a foot in. They're not very quick to... Well, they weren't overly quick to break, but now the support is coming. This might just be a bit messy for a little bit. Hold on. Ives clears it. Gretson is on the chase. Will he shoot or will he just pass it? He shoots, puts it in the near post. There's a long... Like, he just bounced around in the middle for a bit. Ended up with Ives, who just hoofs it forward. as we saw so much last season with Maxwell. I seems to have just taken on that duty this season. There you go, he just absolutely launches it, and the way our advanced forwards work, again, I don't know if it's an exploit or not that I've happened upon, but with the instructions, they move wide and they roam around, so it just seems to work quite well. Zenit might have a chance now. They've got a highlight just after 30 minutes, although we do get it back again, and maybe we are just quite good. Marta's been put through by Gretarsson. He's got 2 around him, but finds the same corner that Gretarsson does. It's 3-0. Is that game over? I'd like to think that's game over. Stoke are currently winning as well by the looks of things, and we have another highlight of 40 minutes. We are wide on the left. Balday's been given it just outside the box in the middle. He doesn't really have many options on. Finds Keenan, who's had to drop back. We recycle it again in the same position. Gretson is very compacted in the middle, and we put it just over the bar. But yeah, with Stoke winning, as you can see, we are 4 points clear of Pacos in 3rd place. So it all come down to that last game. If we draw 0-0, or if we draw any result with Stoke, if things stay as they are in terms of score lines with us and them against Pacos, then we will go through top on goal difference. Very happy. We'll leave it as it is for a little bit, because obviously we drew 0-0 with Stoke, and it goes to head-to-head first, then goal difference. So as long as we've got a better goal difference than them going into that final game, we can draw and go through. I don't think being home or away really matters when it comes to head-to-heads. I'll probably be proved wrong at some point though. We do have a highlight. Sorry, I started commentating and stopped, and now I'm here again. Ball down in the middle. Keenan is there. We're very sort of spread all over the pitch at the moment. Don't have many options on, and that's sort of being shown by that aimless ball through to Gretarsson. And what can Zenit St. Petersburg do from the back? So launch forward as always. They do pick up the loose ball though. They might actually have a chance at goal. Not with Cohen about. Gretarsson tackles on the left from that clear out, gives it to Marta in the middle, who shoots from range, and I think that may have hit the woodwork. No, it just went over, just over. Another highlight now. Birmingham clears it down the right hand side. Marta is there. Gretsson's trying to make a move in the middle. He's not overly quick. Marta tries to fee for it, but it's not the best ball back to him. And then Gretsson puts it pretty centrally, and it's easily dealt with. Right, we'll now do some subs. So Keenan's on a yellow, so he can come off. This is just the classic. Saraiva comes on there. Ives on a yellow, so I'll let Kasongo come on and get some game time. Anyone else need game time? Not really. Hassan comes on at right back for Birmingham, who is also booked. My laptop's really loud. They've got a corner. It's almost like my laptop being loud has given them power. Why are you so loud? That's crazy how loud that is. It's calming down a bit, but wow. I mean, St. Petersburg are coming again. I need this laptop to stop. It's genuinely giving them power, although actually we are breaking. And Sona, Daddy's a bit... We're not really moving for ball day, but Saraiva does come deep to pick it up, gives it to Marta. Everyone keeps dropping back with the ball, which is drawing them out, which I guess is a good thing. We're playing it just quite nicely. We're not getting tackled, no interceptions, so I'm quite happy with the accurate passing. Marta has it on the edge of the box, gives it to Gretsson, who smashes it into the top left corner. That's his second goal of the day, I think. Yeah, second. Apparently he's 10th of the season, but I feel like he never plays or scores or does well. He'll get there, he'll get there. Wow, so actually looking at the table, Stoke have the same goal difference as us. It's just changed. I started to commentate that. So we're winning 4-1. I don't know what their score is. I don't know where everyone started, to be honest, but it might be that we have to beat Stoke to come top of the group. I guess we'll find out in a second. This is the final action of the game. Ball day just inside the box. Is he going to shoot? No. Is someone going to shoot? They do, but just put it straight at the defender in the end. And they've actually got... They had a 3-on-2 for a second there. But it looks like it's okay, and we'll see what that does for the table. Right, we received 320k for winning. I send my assistant to the interviews, which I'm now known for, which is unfortunate. And we qualify for the first knockout round, which is crazy. We've also had an offer for Varela on loan. Yeah, he's literally not going to play for months, so I'd rather he was here, potentially playing a little bit. I do want to send him on loan and then probably sell him, but he needs to be playing somewhere, right? So how Group I sits after that, yes, we did qualify, and we are even Stevens with Stoke. What did they do? They must have done something crazy. Or am I just terrible with my maths? They won 4-0 against Pacos Ferreira. So we could really do with beating them or just finishing top. If we look at some of the teams, Besiktas, there we go. I tried it like 8 times then, it didn't work, but they're top. Renan Sociedad, not too fussed by that. I mean, looking at the teams in the first couple of groups, I'd take any of them. This is a horrible group, this Liverpool-Braga one. I'd rather have Braga, but for that we probably need to finish top. Want to avoid Porto. This group's still open. I'd take any of those in Group E, Arb, Nantes or Rangers. Avoid City with all my might. Midtjylland or St Etienne, fine. We couldn't draw a final on the next round anyway. Atalanta, Köln, I would take either of. Lazio and Fenerbahce, I'd rather avoid Lazio if we can, but it's not the worst. Milan, clean, not that good because Hibs are doing better than them in the group. So actually, there's only about 3 or 4 teams I'd actively like to avoid. So yeah, actually, I think that'll do for this episode. Just the one game, Europa League game. It was pretty important we won it. We did. We're through to the next round. I'd like to see where we finish. So the next one will probably be maybe a bit of a triple threat to an extent. Maybe I'll just do like a Stoke highlights thing, just covering the goals quickly at the start. Bring you some Eredivisie action because you don't see much of it because it's all about the Europa League this season. But we are doing well in the Eredivisie. I'll show you in a second. And we've got ADO Den Haag in the 3rd round of the Cup, so maybe I'll bring you highlights of that as well. But yeah, let's have a quick look at the league. So we are currently in 3rd place. We are a point behind Ajax with a game in hand, with the same points as Vitesse with 2 games in hand. And we played a game less than Heerenveen below us, who have 25, and now 3 behind. So a win takes us 6 clear of 4th place if we win our next league game, and then puts us in amongst the leaders as well. So yeah, all good. So if you enjoyed that, please do smash a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you for Stoke, Utrecht, and Den Haag. I think that's how it worked. Yeah, cheers.